ugly one season bag, trendy gimmick influencer bag? What are my honest opinions on the multi-pochette? What is up, you guys? This is going to be my third video on this piece, and I wasn't sure if I should bring it to you guys now. I kind of intended on, wearing it for longer than what I've had it and, give you guys my honest opinions on this bag. But there are so many videos going around about this bag, and now that I have it and having the issues that I did to begin with this bag, I kind of thought it was a good idea for me to bring this bag. I will also be including mod shots with this bag. Before I get started, I did want to mention that I will be discussing the giveaway that I talked about in another video when I am done with this piece over here. So let's get into it, guys. Okay, so I've heard this bag being called ugly, and I think that's funny. I totally understand if this bag is not your cup of tea. That's completely different than it being ugly, but whatever, it's fine. I think a lot of other bags are ugly, so I guess I understand that. We all have our own styles, right? And I think that the majority of people who purchase this are people who genuinely loved the style. Now, I don't personally think that the majority of people who purchase this bag are people who are influenced into buying this bag. I genuinely think that the majority of people who purchased this bag genuinely loved the style, and it was a bag that vibed with their style. And how do I know that, right? I did hear someone talk about this bag who didn't have it, who kind of wanted it and kind of stopped herself from purchasing it because she thought, do I want it because I see it on Instagram, and that is a legitimate question to ask yourself. Obviously, this is not going to be a wish list item on most people's lists because it's so new. I think it was initially shown in early August, like I said, by LVJ12, who literally just posted the picture of the bag. There was no one wearing this bag, and that's how I first saw this bag. That's how I knew I first wanted this bag. I had an immediate reaction to this piece. I just did. And I think that the majority of us kind of are the same. So it just happens that it is being photographed by a ton of people, and if we liked it the first time that we saw it, we're going to love it the more that we're seeing it, right? And although I'm usually someone who gets turned off by seeing things on so many people, I literally don't want things when I see them on so many people. But this one was a bag that I knew I wanted before I saw it on anyone else. So that's kind of my position on that. And I would actually challenge the majority of people who think that they only want this bag because they've seen it on someone else, if they also want this bag over here or this bag over here. And did you buy the saddle bag? Because I know I didn't, and that was pictured everywhere. The Dior Montaigne was pictured everywhere by influencers, and I had no desire for those bags whatsoever. So I think that we really need to be clear about, yes, influencers are able to get pictures out on Instagram in masses, but people generally, I'm gonna say 90% of people purchase things that they like. And there is that 10% who are bandwagon people who buy things because they see them on other people and they're like, oh my God, I have to have it too. Like, if you're an I have to have it too, honestly, have an honest conversation with yourself about this bag and don't buy it if that's the only reason why you want it. I tend to keep my phone in the front pocket. It is I love that this version of the mini pochette is larger and it does fit an iPhone Plus. So for me, that is a huge plus on this piece, specifically because, if this trend, piece goes out of style or whatever, every individual piece will still have a purpose that has nothing to do with this entire look. You can always use the strap with a ton of other bags if you have Louis Vuitton bags. I mean, this strap would actually even work on my Fendi Peekaboo, to be honest, because this is not labeled. So I can totally use this strap with that bag, and I can use it on my Palm Springs Mini. I can use this on my Pochette Matisse. I will be able to use this a ton, you guys, and I will be able to just use it with the Pochette accessories, which is something that I did anyway previously to owning this piece. I did have the Pochette accessories, and I have I think it's a Marc Jacobs strap, a canvas strap that I've been using for the last 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. So each individual piece really does stand on their own, you guys. So as much as people are trying to say that this is like a gimmick and stuff like that, I totally do think that this bag is not. There's a reason why it's really popular, and it has nothing to do with, you know, it being seen on a lot of different people. Each of these pieces individually are constantly sold out on the Louis Vuitton website. So the mini pochette is something that's very, very difficult to find. The pochette accessories is something that is also almost impossible to find, and most people have to buy them on the resale market. So these pieces are amazing, and I think that if you need small leather goods and you don't have any in your collection, this is a great way for you guys to kind of start your small leather goods collection, and you kind of get a really cool bag to begin with. And the best part of these versus the pochette accessories and the mini pochette is that there is no tab on either side of this one and this one. So when you use them individually, they actually really do look like bags. They don't look like small leather goods. They actually look like a bag because they don't have that tab that drove me crazy on the other one. So, and I get it, if some of you are not bothered by the tab, then, you know, like I said, it's not a piece that you need if you have all of those pieces separately. I did only have the pochette accessories because I did sell the multi-pochette. I thought that the multi-pochette was too big. And though this one is bigger, I can justify it because it fits a phone. So it makes it so much more better, I think, than the original mini pochette. Okay, so I did want to show you what I carry. I am filming on my phone, so I'm just going to add my phone case, and this is a really thick one, but I do fit my iPhone Plus in there. My card case also fits in there. I want to say that's all I carry in this pouch because I don't want to distort it. So that is it. It usually doesn't look like this because the iPhone is flat, but that is usually what I carry in there. I could probably add a lip gloss if I want also on top, but I'm not a stacker, so, and still there isn't much wonkiness happening to the zipper. So in the larger piece, I carry my O case, which is full of stuff. I also carry my keys or my key case. I carry hand sanitizer and another Chanel lip gloss. And that is how that looks. Yeah, so I can fit all of my small leather goods into this piece, and I love that. I really, really love that. I love the vibe of this bag, you guys. If you're trying to convince yourself that this piece isn't like a classic, you know, honestly, these small leather goods individually are classics. So I'm not sure why people want to call this a trend piece. Like, sure, it looks like a trend piece when you put it together, but individually, every single one of the pieces that comes with this item are classics all on their own. And this, I think, is so super cool. And comfortable more than anything. Like, it could be cool and everything, but it is very, very functional, and it will also distribute the weight of your bags a lot more comfortably. So really, really like a big winner with this strap for sure. So what I did want to do next is transfer my coins from my round coin purse into the coin purse that comes with the multi-pochette. So let's do that now. Okay, so currently I had this really, really full of bunch of pennies actually. I think there might be a dime in there or something, but we all get stuck with a bunch of pennies. Anyways, so I do have a bunch of change in here, and I also have a Band-Aid in here that I like to carry for emergency purposes. I keep one in here, and I keep several in my Chanel key case because I have a baby girl and accidents happen. So yeah, let's transfer all of this. Let me move the Band-Aid out of the way and just see how this holds this. Because I was very critical of this piece when I first got it, and I thought it wouldn't fit as much. And it probably won't fit as much, but it does fit everything I have, guys. So that is empty now. And everything fits in there. I mean, does it feel as secure? Probably not. I'm going to actually open the gussets to make sure that everything is. Oh, look, there's a quarter in there. Winning. And then let's see what that looks like. Closed. Yeah, it looks good, guys. Then you get to distribute it. Now, I feel like the coins are going to fall like outside of the flaps. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I keep looking in different directions. I actually put a sticker because it's a problem for me, but I don't know why I'm not looking at the sticker. Okay, so let's open that, and oh, it only one. Oh, nope. So yeah, that did happen. Two fell on one side and one fell on this side. So yeah. And let's see, I can still put my Band-Aid in there, I'm sure. Maybe I'll just fold the Band-Aid. That's fine. And then I will also throw in a hair tie. Just, oh wait, there's another one that got stuck there, guys. Oh. Oh, oh shit. So that is everything. And then I will just distribute everything. But yeah, I got everything from the original into here, and I'm actually surprised by that because I was critical of this piece. If I'm honest, I think I do prefer this one, but if I was given a choice and told that I could only have one between this one and this one, I would pick this one. So I don't know how to explain that. So definitely food for thought, you guys. This is 100% not a Chanel classic flap. And if you're like a Chanel classic flap, you know, classic lover, then I could see why you would think that this is not classic. But I'm sure that even here in the community, everyone has talked about how the pochette accessories is a classic and how the mini pochette is a classic. So I'm not sure what's happening there. This is all that these are. Obviously, they're small leather goods, and they have multi-function as opposed to the original ones. So I really, really love these, you guys. I think that this is an amazing piece. And I don't know, somebody said that, you know, because I know that they are sold out. So in order for you to get your hands on this, it will have to be in the secondary market at the moment, or you wait. But I've heard that the wait lists for these are ridiculous. I really wasn't expecting this to be like an extraordinarily popular bag, to be honest. Like, I'm actually really surprised by it. But I can see why. It is a really cool looking bag, and it is a really fun bag to wear. So, and what someone said is, you know, that the wait list is obscene, right? And the wait list for the Palm Springs Mini, when it came out, was also, you know, through the roof, and that bag has remained a popular piece. And I think that this one will also remain a popular piece, because if you have been wanting a pochette accessories and a mini pochette, I would imagine that you would rather get your hands on this than buying those pieces individually. I know that if it were me and I didn't have the pochette accessories and I had been wanting it, I would rather get this piece than the pochette accessories. But that's just me. Like I said, because those tabs on the side just drove me crazy. They genuinely did. So yeah, you guys, I will go ahead and insert a mod shot right now. So I did want to let you guys see what it looks like on my frame. And yeah, so I really do hope that this was helpful for some of you. I am over the moon with this piece, and I will be honest, I did briefly consider selling it, only because, you know, how upset I was with it, with the experience with Louis Vuitton. And, you know, going back to that, I am pretty still disgusted with the way that Louis Vuitton rolled these out. I just think that they have not done right by their customers at all. I had a message, someone told me they purchased theirs on September 13, which I believe was before launch date, because launch date was the 27th, if I remember correctly. And they got their bag recently, I think in October or so, and they were actually charged the markup price for the piece. So with the price, I am going to say this because I think that it's important. I don't think I would have bought it at the markup. I wouldn't have. For me, part of what made this like spectacular was the price point where it was at. And yes, it's only $100 more, but I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have paid the markup for it, you guys. I just wouldn't have. I would like to think that I wouldn't have. I'm really sorry for all of you guys who want this piece and it is now, you know, priced higher. It's disgusting. Honestly, that's the only thing that I could say about it. It's disgusting. And yes, I know that Louis Vuitton can do whatever it wants because we keep, you know, worshiping at the foot of the Louis Vuitton company. But value for money was really good at its original price, and that was stolen by the price increase, in my opinion. But I really would like to hear if you guys who purchased this also purchased the saddle bag and the Montaigne bag and the Fendi baguette, and if not, which one of those bags did you actually buy? And I really think if you bought all of them, then definitely you're influenced. But I know that we all have our own style, so I think that within those bags, one of those bags will speak to one of us, right? I was influenced by the bag itself, by seeing the bag, but were you influenced into this bag, or were you or did you just love it on its own previous to seeing it on all these influencers? I'm really curious to know, because I've had so many comments on this piece, and I know a lot of people are upset about this, and I do not blame you at all. I'd like to know, did you buy the saddle bag? I really want to know how many people who bought this also bought the saddle bag. I have to know. So do let me know in the comment section down below. So as promised, I am going to be giving away this Twilly from my own collection. for reaching my 500 subscriber milestone, you guys. I am so grateful to every single one of you who have been supporting my channel from the beginning. I am so grateful for any of you that have recently found my channel and are enjoying my content, and especially those of you who comment and let me know the things that you want to see and the videos that you really enjoy. That really helps me move my channel in the direction that works the most for you guys, because at the end of the day, this content is hopefully to help some of you or inspire some of you with regards to luxury shopping or plus size styling for some of you out there. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. I would like to give back. This was a piece that I actually really did consider selling on my Poshmark, and then I thought, you know what, why not do a giveaway to your subscribers? Now, I have to be honest, you guys, I only wore this once and there are a few markings on it. I am going to try to get this dry clean and hopefully those marks will come off, but I can't promise you guys anything. But other than that, the twilly is in amazing condition. There aren't any snags on here, and you will be getting the box that it originally came with. Yeah, so I'm not sure what that is. I really don't know. Like I said, I only wore this once and then it kind of just sat there for a while, so I'm really not sure what that is. But honestly, you cannot see it on this side at all, which I think is the part that is really beautiful. So the rules for the giveaway are going to be very simple. They are going to be pretty much identical to my last giveaway. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate every single one of you and your time. And that's it, you guys. I will chat with you guys later.